introduce yourself and what you play.
What's up, guys? I'm Gabe Kubanda. I play acoustic guitar.
How was playing Summerfest today?
Amazing. The weather was awesome. The crowd was great, and it's just awesome to be here.
What is your favorite thing about touring?
You know, like you can't say that, right? Like because it's like, who's your favorite band? There's a million favorite bands.
What is the hardest thing about touring?
Oh, that's much easier to say.
I mean, like,
the touring is amazing. You either love it or you hate it, right? Like,
yeah.
There's no in between.
Yeah.
And I'm so lucky that I do love it. Of course, like, you know, when the bus breaks down or the van breaks down or you know,
somebody goes number 2 on the bus.
Happens
all the time.
Someone uses the bathroom when it's out of order on the bus, and then you have to clean it out. Who has to clean it out? This guy. Who has 2 thumbs and has to clean shit out of a bathroom?
You do.
This guy. Or you know, if your bus gets hit by a semi truck and rolls 3 times, like it happened to us.
How did that happen? When did it happen?
It was a few years ago. We had a school bus at first before we got the tour bus. Semi-truck driver fell asleep at the wheel, and it was like 5 in the morning in California on I-5, heading up towards Bakersfield for some college shows. And he fell asleep. He came into the slow lane, kind of gunned it. He was going a lot faster than us, so he hit us, pushed us, and then flipped us off the freeway. And we all survived miraculously. So we got really, really lucky. 10 people on board. We all got hurt, but everyone recovered.
Yeah.
We all went to therapy for it.
I was gonna say I would be shaken up for a long time.
It was tough to get back on the road, but we did. We had to get back up on the horse and do it, and we've been touring ever since. Done 450 shows over now. Just launched in Australia.
Awesome.
And Europe's next.
Nice. Describe each live band member.
Well, the members on this tour.
Yeah. Or the members on this tour. What?
So since I'm a solo artist, I feel like I should explain to our new friends.
Explain to the new fans.
So I'm just a solo artist. It's just me. But when I go out on the road, all the other bands that tour with me, they kind of jump on stage and help me out. So today we had Halcyon and Brad and Seabass from Halcyon play drums and bass with me.
Yeah.
And so they're awesome. And then Captain Squeegee, who was playing with us too, they're amazing. And they're such talented jazz musicians. And they bring it into this weird experimental rock, funk, whatever, psychedelic stuff. It's awesome. So it's such a fun lineup because you never know what to expect. You never know what's going to happen, who's going to come out, and we all just have fun together.
That's awesome. Tell your new friends a random fact about yourself. Yes, the other day I heard somebody collects moths. So can you, as weird as you, or something?
Okay, well, I don't publicly broadcast this too often, but I was homeschooled.
That's so pretty impressive.
That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
It was probably not the best thing for me, but my parents thought it was good at the time, and you know, yeah.
I probably, if I was ever homeschooled, I'd be more Hellraiser.
Yeah, it was weird. But hey, you know, everyone grows up different. Everyone's got their own path. I feel like that made me eccentric and weird enough to think about even starting my own concert tour. You know, like who does that? You know, not very many people. So
people with ambition.
Yeah, maybe. You know, I love playing music for people. I want people to hear my music. I hope that they love it too, you know, and so I just want to bring it out to the world.
What is the craziest thing a fan has ever made you say?
A hairy butt crack.
Ew, was not expecting that.
Musicians just know if you're going to be signing body parts in the sun when it's very sweaty, your markers are going to not work when you're signing very hairy, sweaty people. So, you know, just keep that in mind, or get some really good, like, waterproof, like markers, because if you're signing sweaty butt cracks all day, like I do, you know, or faces. I've signed faces, earlobes, you know, skateboards.
Earlobes. I've never. How do you like? Where? like right here?
Well, if they've been stretched out and they have like
Oh.
gauges in them, they're like bigger, you know. So.
That's so weird. I've never heard that.
I've signed the randomest things. Yeah.
What is the most randomest besides the Harry Potter?
Buckrack. Posters of other bands.
That's kind of.
Can you sign this for me? I'm not in that band. Sorry to do it.
Sure, why not?
I think shoes are my favorite thing to sign.
Favorite
I like
thing?
signing shoes. Or if a musician comes up with a guitar
Mhm.
or a bass, they want me to sign that. I think that's really cool. This is funny. So a kid at one of our all-age shows, he brought his guitar for me to sign. He's a big fan. I signed it. I didn't know. He came to me the next concert when I came through town.
Uh-huh.
His dad made him wash it off because his dad bought him the guitar.
Oh.
And it was like brand new. So I had to re-sign it.
Oh, that's just parents.
Parents just don't understand, like what Smith says.
No, it's like no FX. There's a no FX song.
Really?
Parents don't understand. It's really funny.
You know they covered that from Will Smith and Fresh
Really?
Prince, DJ Jazzy
Oh,
Jeff.
I don't know. It's
Yeah, they did the
freaking
first.
hilarious.
Yeah. Unless it's a totally different song.
I think it's a totally different
Could
song.
be.
I'll play it when we're all done.
Yes, we should do that. You should put it at the end of this podcast, like.
I
both.
can't. My phone's over there. I mean, Jared can do it. But...
I mean, in post.
Oh, that's true. Not too bad. Let's see. What is another funny thing? What is your favorite thing about where you're from? And what do you miss when you're on the road? And
So-
people are like, my family, but like,
So I'm from originally like the Seattle area, then LA, and now most recently Phoenix. So I love LA. I kind of want to go back there. I do love Phoenix for certain reasons, but I hate the heat. I love Seattle, but I hated the rain and the gloomy clouds. So I was like, oh.
yeah.
I miss my dog when I'm on tour.
Aww, kind dog.
Shout out to Bodie. He's a South African Warble. He's a big, like, mastiff-looking dog. And he looks like this. You guys can't see this, but you will in post.
Oh, that is so freaking adorable.
You guys will see it later. We'll post a picture.
It's summertime. What's your favorite summer activity?
Going to water parks, actually. And I don't do that very often.
I
But
haven't done that in like years.
yeah.
I'm jealous.
For Captain Squeegee, Danny from Captain Squeegee's birthday, we all went to a water park, and it was really, really fun.
Sounds like so much fun. Is that anything you'd like to tell your friends?
Fans, I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me. It really does mean the world. I know everyone says it, but it does mean the world. And keep hanging out. Keep enjoying new music. Keep discovering new music. And start liking all the bands that are on our tour, like Halocene and Captain Squeegee. Even if, you know, they're whatever and they're standing in the back of the room making faces at me. It's okay. It's all good. Embrace Spotify, even if they don't pay us very much. Just listen to us anyways a bazillion times in a row, and maybe we'll get a few dollars.
We're good.